Yo, I'd go.
Yo, my boy.
Yes, sir.
Know the game. Devin West, episode 9. Almost hitting that inaugural 10 episodes, boy. Feel like just yesterday we started doing this week.
I know, right? Still rookies in the game, though.
Yeah, coming along though.
Yeah, we
So,
getting there. Getting there.
definitely, if you're watching this and you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe, top in
Leave a
with the
comment.
boys. But, without further ado, bro, let's talk about the NBA Finals, boy. So,
Yes.
game 2, Sunday. Um, I love my Sunday fun days. Sunday basketball is the best always.
Yeah, it is.
So
It is nice.
per our predictions, Golden State gone and did their thing. They I would say easily took down the Celtics. For a good part of that game, it was looking like it was gonna be a blowout. And third quarter, Golden State per normal handled their business. I feel like all the people on Golden State got it clicking, but I feel like pool party. Uh, with your boy named Gary Payton the second. He finally got in, got some mittens, got some minutes. Looney Tunes, 100% from the field. So I think Golden
Spoon
State,
fed.
yeah, they spoon fed. Golden State, they starting to get it clicking. I feel like cylinders starting to move, and that train is a little late to the party, but they getting off the deck now. So Dev, come on, bro. What's your thoughts, game two?
Man, that game was some BS, bro. That was some that was some BS, dog. Them, Golden State did win the game fair and square, but they had some help, bro. At the beginning of the game, they had some nice help because they was getting demoralized in that first quarter, bro. They couldn't score. They was fouling. Boston was
Golden
just
State?
cooking. Golden State wasn't scoring in the first couple of minutes of that game, bro.
You
It
said
wasn't
first
until
quarter. Yeah, man, but
yeah,
they won the first quarter, but
yeah, that's the end of the first quarter. I said to start the game, bro. Boston was up
okay,
what 16-8, and then the ref started blowing that whistle like crazy.
that's what it
You saw that
was
you saw that phantom foul on
on Jalen Brown.
Gary, yeah, Jalen Brown, Gary Payton, and then they go on the bonus. But hey, that's how it goes, bro. And I'm not really complaining. I ain't complaining, and I ain't
Sound like
making
it.
no.
You could have
I'm not
fooled me.
complaining, bro, because I picked them. I picked Golden State in 7, and I told you from day one they was gonna split up two of the games at home. I
You
told
did
you
say
that.
that
Yeah, so more games, more entertainment, more episodes, bro.
more
So
revenue
I
for
know,
the
right? So
NBA. Yeah, can't
hey,
forget that.
yeah, man. So I'm not complaining. They're going to Boston, game 3. It's gonna be an interesting game. They said Boston never lost 2 games in a row this playoffs, so it's gonna be interesting to see if that
Oh
trend
yeah,
continues.
it ain't. They
But
definitely about to lose. They got this game tree. This got Golden State all over it. But
well, them referees in Boston, they don't blow the whistle for the opposing team that often. So you never know. Just like how Jalen Brown and Tatum got those 2 quick fouls in the first quarter. You never know, bro. It might end the Clay and Steph next game, bro. But hey, you know where the thing go. Let's take the game 2 for now. Golden State, they weathered the storm in the first quarter. Like you said, they end up taking the lead. And then I think the biggest key this game was the others got involved early. Not just Steph having to carry the team and score the points, and everyone just watching Steph show. So everyone got involved. Like you said, Gary Payton got some minutes. You know, Iguodala's have a magical injury that I don't believe he has, but hey, he is injured. But I think when I got the notification, he had a neck injury. And now the game, as I said, he had a knee injury. So I was like, okay, whatever. They don't need Iguodala anyways. So
so what's the conspiracy there? Why you think
I know
Iguodala ain't playing?
I just saying, Iguodala just got that first game in, just to say that,
He
if
played.
if right, if they win, he got some minutes. in the
Yeah,
final.
yeah.
Yeah, he just was on the
He
bench
ain't do
warm up.
nothing on the group project. He do
Right, you know what
something.
I'm saying? He do something, and he did a good job the game one. But you see Draymond started flexing early. Missing free throws again, but he
Boy,
came
that
through later on. He came through later on though. He had some more free throws at the end of the game, towards the end. 'Cause the game's only 3 quarters long, so
right.
and at halftime, boy, yeah, go and say they always do in the third quarter, bro. Just turn it up, and Boston didn't match their energy and their intensity, and they got blown out of the water in that game, like that quarter, bro.
Third
So
quarter. Yeah,
you
35
know,
to 14.
hey,
And boy, I feel like Jordan Poole buzzer beater at the end of the quarter. That was the nail in the coffin for that
yeah,
game.
that
Them
was that
boys are
dagger
feeling it.
right here in the heart, right here. They
Them
just,
boys is feeling it.
mm,
It's a pool party. It was a pool party. Adult swim. No kids
hey, and
invited.
yeah, you saw those girls on the sideline. I know you saw the
Yeah,
videos
yeah.
circulating, and he was staring at those girls, and he was like, "What?" He got
Hey
some
man,
some Becky's with a good hair.
whatever dudes need to do to get going, bro. I ain't mad at you, bro.
No
Here's
man,
the
no
finals on the
man.
line.
He showed up though. Like you said, game one. He had to get that nerves out of the way. Settled in. He was passing early, which made it easier for him not to get that much double teams or that much pressure on the ball. So he did a great job that game. I must say, take my hats off to Poole that game. How you feel about that game though?
Well, wait, as you say, Doug, I think this one also came down to the others, bro. Um, last game, Al Orford, Marcus Smart, Derek White, big contributors. This game, as I say, bro, the Celtics were one of my pet peeves with them going into the series was that way with the inexperience, bro. You see a lot of untimely turnovers, and by they was turning the ball left, right, and center last night. I mean, not last night, Sunday, and but with Golden State, by turnovers has lead the points, by and more tellingly 3 points,
Yeah,
and I feel like their role players for sure. They big contributing factors for them, but I definitely feel like a silver lining for the Celtics was that by Tatum got it going for the first 2 quarters. I'd say for the first three, but the first 2 quarters
two
definitely.
and a
First
half,
quarter,
2.5.
he gone 6 for 9 from 3 point. Um, he had 13 points in the first. Jalen Brown had 13 points in the first, but Tatum ended the game with 4 turnovers. Marcus Smart had 5 turnovers, and Derek White had 3 turnovers. And as I say, but he's like premier ball handling dudes that play in the NBA finals, but you got to be better than that, boy. And I think ultimately that contributed to costing them the game. But I think as I say, Golden State they got it clicking. But right now, by I gotta echo Stephen A on this, but I got an APB out on Clay Thompson too. But like this dude, he gotta find himself. But he had a good one big 3 pointer in the third quarter. He coming off a back screen on the baseline, and crowd was all hyped up. But Clay definitely he been shooting terribly. Dude was 4 for 19 and 1 for 8 for 3, and like, but they need him to play good. You know, All Star Wiggins he been holding it down, and as you say, but Looney Tunes whether it be spoon fed or not, he did his thing every time he was supposed to score. He scored a ball. But as much as I like Jordan Poole, Clay got to be that second guy, I think for these dudes to close out the Celtics, they definitely need Clay to be, the second half of that splash brother, and not Jordan Poole to be emerging as Steph right arm man. So, you know, I feel like the series starting to shape up. You got first game, you know, I would consider that to be upset. Uh, Celtics go on take one in Golden State, as you predicted. They could split, and now it's up for Golden State to go take one in TD Gardens. So I think Boston got a lot of trouble on their hands just because things was clicking for Golden State. I think one thing for shooters, but once you start seeing that ball go in the rim, that's momentum. So I think Golden State they rolling into game three. A lot of dudes feeling confident. As we say, we get Gary Payton the second who coming in contributing. Jordan Poole, he's shaking off his little finals jitters. Steph being Steph, and I just saw an interview with Klay Thompson, and this dude was saying, psh, he about to go watch some Game Six Clay tapes. So I don't know what that mean,
Clay chilling,
uh,
bro.
but I would say one of my biggest pet peeves for this game is that by Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, if you was to see this, stop trying to be Kobe Bryant, just be Jason Tatum, okay? Cause I feel like Tatum has come out the last two series. He been trying to embody this Kobe spirit, and he had a good game, but kid gotta be JT, it's only one Kobe, there's only one JT, bro. So
So what's the
play your
main
game, young
difference?
buck. What's the main
What's
difference?
yeah, like
But dog, I feel like not to say he tarnishing the legacy, but when you go Kobe mode, you gotta go win, I don't want to see Jason Tatum out there rocking the Kobe Boston suit, warm up suit, and then they go lose. Hell no, boy. Just leave that out there, boy. Texting Kobe phone before the game and thing come on, boy. We don't need to know that, boy.
yeah,
Selling all the freaking
hype.
propaganda, putting all of this hype on himself, bro. Well, man, just go play the finals, boy. Go play your first NBA finals and do well, boy. You ain't need to put all the Kobe Bryant expectations on your back, bro. Literally wearing all the Kobe. You walk into the game, rocking a Kobe and Jordan setup. Boy, go play your game, King. So yeah, but that's my only message to Tatum, boy. Tatum, that's my dog. Number two pick in my fantasy draft, just to remind you all. But I need a dog to. I need him to beat Tatum, boy.
Well, they're gonna split these games in Boston. I gotta
Yeah.
think.
So
Give me like
what?
a couple seconds. Let me think about who's gonna win game
I
three.
just gonna say so, boy. Vegas got they got Boston as the favorite for the game, boy. So what about you? Who
I
you
can see
taking?
I can see Golden State winning game three, and I see Boston winning game four.
Boy, trust me, boy. I telling you now, boy. I bet in the house on Golden State. Psh, that's all.
Yeah, I might throw in bad too, just because
I
Boston's
bet
the
in the house
favorite.
on Golden State. But
But yeah,
yeah, man.
they be chilling, dog. Like I tell you, I stopped watching the game after, honestly, after pool half court shot. That's when I stopped.
Yeah, that was the end of the game. I mean, by
I stopped.
fourth quarter, freaking ain't nobody was playing.
Real.
Tatum, Tatum, Brown, Alof, and Marcus Smart, they all play a minute and 15 seconds in the fourth quarter. So yeah, the game was over after that 3 point. But I think just like how in game one we were saying, the positive, the inexperience is that they didn't know when to quit. That
Right.
went out the window.
Yeah,
After
they
that
quit.
three,
They gave
the
up.
crowd
Even
was in
before
it.
that.
Stephen and Jordan Poole, they over at the other end, as you say, but they checking out all the gals and things. So but I show them dudes. It's alright, cool. We can see these dudes in Boston, but yeah, y'all got the juice. They got the
They
juice now.
they get that call, bro. I tell you, bro, they get that call, though. I
That's
saw
what
the
it
intent.
was.
I saw the intent. He stopped, bro.
They got the
I,
call.
I, I saw, but
Boy,
they
I
was
tell you,
passing up.
boy.
They is passing up open layups to give to the 3-pointer, turn the ball over. Marcus Smart trying to be the hero.
But
Dog.
you need a conspiracy theory seriously.
Next episode.
Yeah, next episode.
Next episode. But yeah, I got
Anyway,
Golden State winning game three though.
you got Golden State. Cool. I got
I mean,
Golden State as
I
well.
mean, I've Golden State and then
All
Boston game
right,
four.
cool. I got the house on Golden State, so but if they lose, just know by show could be outside. But anyway, wait. Speaking of conspiracy theorists, wait. You see Quinn Snyder step down as head coach, the Jazz.
Yeah, I saw that.
Any thoughts?
I mean, he's tired of being a part of that, pumpy organization, bro.
That's what it was.
You got some pumpy players, who don't be doing the job properly, and yeah, you enough of that foolishness.
So, any thoughts on Donovan Mitchell? Stay, leave, indifferent.
I mean, it don't matter with him. Yeah, man, Donovan Mitchell, yeah, he is an Irish star to me. He is borderline Irish star. Like, he is like is very good, and then star level, he is like right there. Like he in the crease in between the two of them. But I saw a trade. Someone put in a group down, man, a trade for Miami to get him, and it was ridiculous, John. It was horrible. They want to give Duncan Robinson, Hero, PJ, and it's basically 8 players for this one dude, bro. And I was like, hell no,
Yeah, he ain't a good fit for us, though. Him and
hell
Jimmy,
no.
they play the same position, but
But another trade I saw, and my boy, he
don't
is
say
getting at
Jimmy.
me. No, he's getting at me today for it. I like the trade. This is a mock trade now. It's all mock trade. But it was Kyle Lowry and Duncan Robinson for us, right? And I was explaining to them, bro, Miami win that trade hands down. Like Kyle Lowry is Joe. Yeah, now hear me out. Hear me out. I can tell you what he
I
said too.
need to, because I don't know where you
Yeah,
going with it.
yeah, because this what he told me. He's like, yo, that's a horrible trade because you got Jimmy who can't shoot trees, and you got Russ who can't shoot trees. And I'm like, but you're so programmed to just copy,
Shooting
copy, copy.
trees.
Yeah, bro. The game of basketball is more than just shooting threes, bro.
That's true, but threes are the meta right now. But you gotta
Name,
conform to the
yeah,
meta, bro.
same thing he said, but I told you him in the last 3 seasons or even more. But it's from the last 3 seasons. Were the last three champions 3-point shooting juggernauts?
Uh,
Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis and Drew Holiday. They
and
were
then the
not 3-point
Lakers,
juggernaut. The
and then
Lakers,
who was
and then
after that?
Toronto.
Miami or
No,
Toronto?
Toronto. All
Uh,
right, cool. So let's just stick right there, right? Just let you ponder on that thought real quick. Because he brought up the team and say, oh, you trying to build your team for 10 years ago. I like, bro, Miami was the number one 3-point shooting team this season, right? According to the numbers. But what happened in the playoffs? We relied on the three, and we died by the freaking three. We had no other type of game. We had no other post game. We didn't have any game that would get the opposing team in foul trouble. You know what I mean? So it's like basketball is more than just shooting threes, bro. Houston, Dallas has proved to you that shooting threes will not win you a championship, bro. It when we get to the finals, bro. So the reason why I would like that trade, one, we only have Russell Westbrook for 1 year. So it's not really a big long term bad thing. We have 1 year. I feel it's about first class organization with Pat Riley, Alonzo Mourning, Coach Spo and Haslam, and even Jimmy. Like Russ will not be out of control. Russ doing whatever he wants, like how he did in OKC and Houston. Washington, people said he was trash. I don't think he was trash. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. He was in trash. Look
I
at the
don't
record.
know.
Look at
I
the
don't know,
record.
but
They start off.
those
What?
potted
10
numbers,
and
bro.
no. They start off 10
Yeah,
and 20 that
potted.
season, bro. They start off 10 and 20 when he wasn't playing. When he
Okay.
came back, they made the
Did they
playoffs,
make the
bro.
playoffs? They
Yeah,
made
they
the
made the
playoffs?
playoffs. Yeah, they
Who
made the
they play?
playoffs.
They could go to
All
first
right.
round. Eh? I mean, it wasn't
Yeah.
freaking. That was pretty lackluster.
I mean, I'm just
Nothing to
saying,
talk about.
bro, no trash player is carry a 10 and 20 team to a positive record and make the playoffs, bro. That's all I'm saying. Another
Okay.
reason, Kyle Lousy is lousy. He has multiple games in his career, even with Miami, when he gave us 35 minutes and 0 points, bro. Zero. Duncan Robinson has
Duncan's
many
a
games where he gave us 0 points, bro. And he's a liability on defense. So what I'm saying, I'm not saying Russell Westbrook is the best thing for Miami,
Ugh.
bro. But as far as that trade, I'll take that trade in a heartbeat, bro. Kyle Lowry and Duncan, psh, you could go.
I don't know, babe. Russ, that's a disruptive. That's a disruptive force to any cohesive team right there, babe.
I mean, you look at the Lakers. The Lakers are the team that didn't even allow him to even be a point guard.
Okay, babe.
I
Go ahead.
mean, did they? I asking you a question. Did the Lakers allow him to be who he was?
What you mean? That's the whole
If
reason there was a problem was because he was who he was.
that he wasn't who he was, bro. He had the ball
Like,
nearly as much as a point guard than what he used to have it, bro.
like. Anyway, that's conversation for another day, buddy.
All right, cool. Yeah, we can leave that for
But
another day. Leave the more trades for another day.
as we say, we um finals predictions. We both got Golden State game three. We had Golden State game two. Uh, so I'd like to keep the streak going. So
Who you got game four?
wait, hold
If
on, bro,
if
hold on,
if
hold on, hold
if
on, bro.
if Golden State win game
Hold on,
four, I
hold
mean
on,
game
hold on,
three.
bro.
If Golden State wins game three, who do you have game four?
Man, it depends on how much Golden State win by.
So it matters.
It does. Because,
Okay.
wait, the fact that Golden State won heavily in game two gave me the momentum to just pick them easily for game three. So,
I mean, it is beating them heavily in game one as well.
yeah, but they didn't beat them, though.
Well, I guess we shall see.
We will.
Boston, Boston is a whole different story. And all them Draymond trying to be Mark Truck, aka offensive lineman, aka tight end, you know, just setting a bunch of moving screens all day. Hey, we're gonna see if Boston's hey, he better get thrown in that game though. You know that was in the playoffs, I mean the NBA finals, and how valuable he is to that team. You know he's getting thrown out of that game though.
Yeah, well, as you just gave the two exact points as to why he didn't. So, psh, it
Hey,
pays to be a superstar. As I just tell
it's a
you what
business.
Joe Burrow just put out into the world, bro. If you a good player, you get good calls, bro. So if that was a scrub, he'd have been out there. But it pays to be a superstar. So kudos to Draymond. But
Superstar.
anyway, that's episode 9. As I say, boy,
In the books.
tap in with us for episode 10. May have a guest, may not have a guest, who knows? But as I say, little milestone for us. So if you've been watching, if you've been rocking with us since episode 1, definitely tune in for the next episode. It's a big
We
episode for
appreciate you
us.
guys.
And if you haven't already, smash the like button, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, tap in with the boys, man. That's know the game, boy. Tapping out.
We the link.